I mean, unless it's at work. Like when I see that white guy, bro, that Jaro, let me tell
Chicky
you.
baby.
Yes, L- bro. Like every time I see him, I literally take out my phone and look down, and I don't have it on. I for he could know I'm trying to ignore him. And today he saw me, and I saw him, and he was like right in front of the bathroom. So I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have to walk right past him. And and when he saw me, he was like, amigo. I was like, oh, well, yeah, like what the hell? And then when I see him in the bathroom, bro, this don't wash his hands. And like, bro, when he uses the bathroom, right, he goes to the stall, but he doesn't close the door. I'm like, then what's the point of going in the stall? Just use the other shits. Nobody cares about your small wee wee. All right. Look, I know these black guys at my job. They got big wieners because they don't be that close. They don't. Cause they don't, bro. Literally, they don't be that close to the fucking urinal. They don't be that close. Like me, I be close mostly because I don't want nobody to see my wee wee because I feel like
Yeah.
it's gay. But they don't go a fuck, bro. They they be kind of far from it. Like if they're trying to get the high score, who could fucking pee the farthest?
Yeah.
But yeah, I know they got big dicks. I don't want to look though. But I know they packing. We're not playing on shipment again.
Just put regular if you want.
But then I hate all the other maps. And then you blame me like, Kitty, it was thank you.
It's the same with Shoe House.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is because we're both at the same spot all the time.
No, but then sometimes you be like, how did you not die? Why am
Because the
I
shoe.
dying? And
Damn.
then you be like, oh my god.
See, this is the good man.
Gyro, last time you said that, we you just kept getting mad and we kept dying.
Because I'm using shitty guns.
Then the map isn't good, isn't it? It all depends on what kind of guns we use to make the map good.
Obviously.
Then why the you're dumb.
Why'd you do?
See, I told you that's what you're gonna be. It's, it's funny too because I killed him. Me and my brothers did steal one. We just never gave it back. Like we borrowed a game. We never gave it back because they never asked for it. That's how it works for us. We borrow a game. We wait until they ask for it. If they don't ask for it, they ain't getting it back. I guess that's probably why one of my big brother's friend kind of just took our PS2 games and never brought it back.
Oh, he was black?
He was black. But that has nothing to do with him not returning the thing. Okay, his color of skin has nothing to do with any of it, Daryl. He is black. He is black. But it has nothing to do with him not returning our PS2 games. And what and the stupid thing we did is that we let him borrow our Game Boy games too. For some fucking reason, we thought he would return those, but now our PS2 games. Jaro, he never returned it. He didn't return my Mario Kart on Game Boy. What the hell? I used to play that every day.
Dumb.
And then, Jaro, I swear, bro. Me and my big brother are stupid. So,
Yeah, I know
alright,
you.
shut your bitch ass up. That's why you don't have a fucking older sibling. But another stupid thing I did is that my brother's friend, right? He has a little brother, and we had a GameCube for a while, and I think this was my third or second or fourth game. I don't know, somewhere in the top five games that I actually enjoy playing, and it was Super Smash Bros. Melee. That was my favorite game. He wanted to borrow it. You
And
see,
what happened?
I didn't want to let him borrow it, but my brothers, well, my big brother, he was just like, it's just for a week, you know, he'll bring it back. I'm like, okay. I never got it back. I never got it back. And then, when you thought nothing could get worse, the GameCube stopped working. Good there. It didn't work no more. I mean, we only had one game and it was Pokemon, but I love that Pokemon game. And then, right, we didn't get our PS2 games back for like years. So when the PS3 came out, right, and we got a PS3, and we started getting our games collection and all that, right? Same motherfucker came knocking on the door, asking to borrow some fucking games. Bro, I told my brother no. I told him no. I'm like, look, man, please. They did us dirty. Him and his little brother. Okay, please. I'm like, please, don't let him borrow any games until they return the games we told him. So my bro was like, hey, look, you gonna have to return the PS2 games, Game Boy games, and all that, right? He he brought back some PS2 games, but it was the shitty ones. It was the ones we didn't even really care about. Mind you, Gyro. He took my Tony Hawk. He took my Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4. Makes me angry till this day. And he didn't give that back. Of course not. It's Tony Hawk. But yeah, he gave back the shitty games, and then my brother, he was like, okay, fine, yeah, you could borrow like one or two games. That's it. Bro, we didn't get it back for like a good 2 weeks. And then me and my brother just went to his house and get the games.
How long?
We went to the guy's house, right? Cause he lived close to us, like up the street from us. So we went to go ask for the games for the PS3 games. And then I told my brother, I'm like, hey, ask for the rest of the PS2 games, Game Boy games, right? And I wanted my Super Smash Bros. Melee, even though I can't play it no more. I would just like to have it. You know what they told me? They
No.
t- they told me. No, first of all, with the Super Smash Bros. He was like, "Oh, my little brother's still playing it." How was you see? I was a little boy, so I would believe anything. But thinking about it now, bro, the PS3 is out, right? You got PS3 games and all that other shit. How many how many hours are you gonna spend playing one game, bro? Just give me it back, please. And when we asked for the PS2 games, right? Bro, I can't make this up. He literally said to us, he's like, "Hey, we kind of lost the games." Bro. Oh my gosh. you couldn't tell, like right there and then that it hurt me, but I wanted to cry because I wasn't gonna get my games back. Jara, we had a whole lot of PS2 games, man, and now we're only left with the PS2 games that I have right now in my room, which is probably like only 10, but maybe only like eight or seven of them work.
Mm-hmm.
Jar, we had 50 plus games. 50 plus. Jar, they took the best Dragon Ball Z game. Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi G3. And from that day on, I never let a black guy borrow a game from me again.
But that is gonna go. This could go to the matter.
You said what?
I thought you said it's gonna go to the matter. Has something to do with it.
You're right, Jar. I did let another black kid borrow a game before. Yeah, I let this weird black kid borrow my game, right? It was a fighting game. And he let me borrow GTA 4, but it was like the shitty versions. It was the gay Tony and the bikers and shit. He let me borrow those. Bro, the game didn't even fucking work. How many times am I gonna get bamboozled? Bro, the game literally freeze after 10 minutes of me playing. And it will always be in the same mission. I'm like, I can't play this. I asked for my game back the next day. He said, okay, I'm gonna bring it back to you tomorrow. I saw him the next day. He said he forgot. Churro, no, I was not gonna let this shit slide. I was not gonna let another guy take my game. And it was my favorite game. So I was like, no. I was like, look, bro. You're gonna have to fucking give me it or I'm gonna whoop your ass. I fucking threatened him, Churro. And we're supposed to be friends, but I threatened him. Because at that point, we're not friends if you're not returning my shit. And he know I was serious. Because I wasn't laughing. I was dead serious. I was a serious kid. I meant business. And he brought it the next day, so. At least I got that game back. But I lost it, so I don't know what happened to it.
I met this kid in Wilmot. His name was Emmanuel, and they called him Man, right? Now, what's it called? I let him borrow Black Ops 3, and he was supposed to give it back, and then he said he forgot it, and so he was like, "Hey, come." He lived near me, so he was like, well, not near me, but kind of. Like we would take the same bus, but it was like different stops. So he was like, just come with me and walk with me. And we were walking. It was like me, him, and like two other guys. The other two guys I didn't know that well. And then he starts going in another direction, and he just starts running. He just started running, and I thought you were joking. That he was gonna come back, but he was like, no. And he didn't. And so I just went home. And then the next day, because we had our classes, he was like, well, you're supposed to follow me. I was like, you started running. And so, yeah. And then he was like, alright, yeah, he's still gonna bring it the next day. I was so confused. Like, if you do that, you should at least bring it the next day, right? But no, he didn't. And so he was like, what if I just buy it off you, right? Like, yeah. And then he was like, can I give you a PlayStation gift card? I was like, sure. So the next day, he goes in the morning. He goes to my bus stop, right? He can either take, he he come to my bus stop in the morning, and he go to a different bus stop in the morning. Like he lives between them, I guess. And so he gives me the $50 gift card, and then like the day that day or the day after, I try to redeem it, and I can't redeem it. And I told him, it's like if he went to like 7-Eleven, grabbed a gift card and left, you know, it wasn't
Yeah.
activated, or
Uh.
yeah. And so I told him, it's like, no, you must have, you're just trying to, take more money from me or whatever. That's basically what he was saying, and I had just given up at that point. It was the end of school, too,
Bro.
and then the next year he like gave it up. Yeah.
Bro, that guy finessed you so bad, bro. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
for Black Ops 3.
Bro, he was so down bad. He finessed you so many times.
I know. It's so dumb.
No, bro, I lost it. I lost it when you said when you said that he told you to follow him. And he started running.
He was like, hey, you're gonna follow me home and I'll give it to you. And then like in the middle, he takes a different way home. He starts walking in a different direction, and then he just starts running. He just starts running. And
And
I
the
was so
next day
confused.
he said, hey, I thought I said to follow me.
Yeah, you didn't follow me. He didn't bring it.
Bro, honestly, if he's popular, he's never letting borrow shit.
Yeah.
Even if you're cool with it. Just say it ain't yours, it's your cousin's. Or some shit. Oh my god,
I had to
bro.
buy another copy.
That's so sad. That's so sad. That's worse than me. I mean, that motherfucker just took it, never gave it back. Nah, I played with you. I'm sorry, that's funny as shit. Oh, that's so funny.